All right. So today is it's a big day for me. It is new bike day, and that might not be a big deal for many people, but if you are just new to see my videos, and even if you've been watching them for a while, I'll give you a little bit of a background about my history with bike riding. So many years ago, probably from the time I was 20 till about 28 years old, I lived in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I biked everywhere. I mean, biking was my life. Honestly, it like kind of saved my life, really. That's a story for another day, but I worked in the bike industry for many years. I used to ride like 7,000 to 8,000 miles a year. I didn't have a car. I rode absolutely everywhere, and I loved pretty much every minute of it. After a few years, I got really into like the camping and bike packing aspect of riding, and I probably spent like 300 nights over the span of 5 years in a tent, just bike packing. My bike of choice back in the day was a titanium Salsa Fargo. I loved that thing. It was my daily rider. I did a few like bike packing races on it. I had a lot of memories associated with that bike, and I wound up selling it because so my wife and I were living in Denver at the time, and we had an opportunity to move out to the mountains west of Denver. We just didn't have money, and I wasn't really riding. And when I moved from Minnesota to Colorado, I had, my thought was, I don't want like material possessions to rule my life. And so we sold all of our bikes so that we could make this big move. And I never really thought about it again until about a year ago. I wound up buying a hardtail, but I didn't really ride it that much. It just wasn't the same. And so now I've got a Salsa Cutthroat on the way. Well, I actually got it yesterday, but it's brand new in the box. Brought it out to the shop. They're putting it together today. So I'm crossing my fingers that I'm going to be able to get it today. That would be really awesome to be able to ride again. But yeah, I rode all the time. It was my life. I used to go by the nickname of Fat Bike John. I was one of the first people in my community to have a fat bike. I mean, this is going back to like 2012, 2013. Granted, fat bikes go back further than that, I know, but when you like look at a website like bikepacking.com, they started around 2012. That is when I was like in the thick of bike packing. So yeah, I'm really excited. I've been sharing some really cool images of biking, of my past life in this video here. It's so wild to look back at those, and so many memories. And now that I'm living in a place where you can ride all year round, I really can't wait. I'm very excited to be able to get some of that fitness back. And yeah, so I think I'm going to pivot this channel a little bit to, we're still going to be talking about outdoor gear, but you are about to see a ton of biking videos. So if you love bikes, definitely like and subscribe. Keep coming back for more bike content. I can't wait to bring it to you. Yeah, keep the rubber side down, and we'll see you on the next one.